The dark web itself isn't a marketplace. You can't visit those websites in a regular browser. You have to do that while you're connected to the Onion router. Even like murder for hire, there's counterfeit money, there's fake IDs. You know, there are all kinds of different websites that do horrible things.
Let's talk about the dark web. So I hear a lot about the dark web. Well,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
a
buy
buzzword.
drugs on it. You can find child on it. It sounds like it's just the black market, the new black market, correct?
Yeah.
So I've heard about it. I know about it. I know it's all stuff you shouldn't be doing. But how do you get on it? Where is it?
Okay, so the dark web itself isn't a marketplace like what you're thinking. All right, so the black market or whatever you want to call it, once you're connected to the dark web, Tor, the Onion router, what I was explaining before, you still need to know where to go to visit these horrible websites. And they're like, imagine a very long string of letters and numbers, and the website, instead of .com, it'd be .onion. You can't visit those websites in a regular browser. You have to do that while you're connected to the Onion router, which you could download at the TOR's website. And then you could go to a thing called like the Hidden Wiki, and the Hidden Wiki will show you all different categories of these websites with a link to them. And there's marketplaces, there's horrible things on there, like you said, for kids. And even like murder for hire, there's counterfeit money, there's fake IDs. There are all kinds of different websites that do horrible things.
What is the Onion router?
So the Onion router is a tool, an open source project that was created to anonymize your traffic on the internet. And it decentralizes, I believe decentralized would be the word for it, your internet traffic. It keeps you anonymous beyond a VPN. I would still recommend that you use a virtual private network on top of Tor if you want to be anonymous, but it's just a layer of security that's free, and it keeps it's like, for example, let's say you use Comcast for your internet service provider. They could see that you're using Tor, but they can't see what you're looking at. If you use a VPN and then you use Tor, they can only tell you're using a VPN, but they can't tell you're using Tor. So it's just an internet within an internet.
So can I check my email through the dark web?
Yes, you can go to any website.
Would you recommend using the dark web to just do regular
It's slow as hell.
internet stuff?
It's very slow, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could, and it would keep you safer, but it's not a foolproof way to keep yourself safe, and it's painstakingly slow.
Okay. Do you use the dark web?
For investigations, yeah.
What kind of investigations?
For like the predator and pedophile cases, yeah.
So are you able to track these guys down from the dark web, even though they're technically anonymous?
A lot of times it doesn't need to go that far. A lot of times these guys will use their regular emails, or they'll use an IP address that's been, they'll reuse for multiple emails, or their face that they're using as their profile picture. I can, find them from the same way I just found your face, or they're using a phone number that traces right back to them. The dark web, it's not really a huge part of catching predators and pedophiles. One thing, I guess the only thing on the dark web, quote unquote, I hate that word, but the dark web, quote unquote, that I had access to was when I originally hacked the website that we're going to talk about. They branched out to have not only a website on the ClearNet, on the regular internet, but their website was mirrored on the dark web. And I had 3 backdoors in their system, and it branched out over to the dark web. So I had a backdoor on the dark web too, which was kind of a cool thing to have, because I needed to be connected to Tor, the Onion router, to connect to my backdoor. But that was I was only using that backdoor to exfiltrate data every single day, which was just user information, because I didn't want to get their posts or anything. I didn't want to be in possession of anything horrible that they were sending each other. But their user info was enough for us, as I'm sure you'll learn shortly.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean Ryan. Click here to subscribe to the Sean Ryan Show YouTube channel for the hottest and most compelling interviews that you will not see anywhere else. I've also made a playlist of all the previous SRS episodes so they're easy to find. You can find that right here.